Man, am I proud to present to you this beauty. I handpicked every single component of this setup to give you the best value for the money. None of it is cheap, none of it is expensive, it's always right in the sweet spot. The base, tripod, ball head and grip, super durable, super stable. The LED light really packs some kick, on and off switch, 10 levels of brightness, built-in battery, and a clever way to mount it. Clip-on, wide-angle lens, sharp and little vignetting. Rode Video Mic ME external directional quality audio with very good wind protection right out of the box. Extra battery power, 13,000 mAh by Anker to be exact. Dual output, one for the phone, one for the light. And on top, the Master MA5. It's everything, and I mean everything you could want out of a budget 5-inch field monitor. Full HD, IPS panel, bright, sharp, color accurate, and a great viewing angle. All the assist features you can think of. Focus peaking, zebras, false color histogram, you name it, it's got it. Extra HDMI out for a loop through, and of course you can run it off the grid, as well as running it off batteries. And it will fit Sony and Canon batteries with the integrated battery plate. 3 1/4-inch mounts, and a headphone output, so you can also monitor your audio. I dare say it's never been easier, more comfortable, or more awesome to studio shoot your smartphone and get great video and audio out of it. And on top of that, the whole thing is like super portable. So it's my great pleasure, and I'm very proud to present to you the Galaxy Studio Setup 2019. Two things up front before we get going. Number one, like with the 2018 Studio Setup, if you want to record external audio directly to the video you're shooting with a smartphone, with this setup, a 3.5mm mic input is obligatory. Number two, as far as connecting the monitor goes, having MHL support over USB-C certainly simplifies things, but it's not a must-have, as I'm going to show you later on in this video. But for now, let's dive right into the setup. Now every strong setup starts with a strong base, and this one is ours. It features 2 heights, regular, and if you turn this metal ring, you can go lowboy. Very rare, 2 1/4-inch mounts on each leg that will come in very handy later on. The legs are protected by rubber, so no scratching, and it sure looks good. Next up, Coolio Harder or Highlights E1 ball head in combination with the X1 top. Simply put, the best budget ball head out there. Once again, precise CNC machining and very heavy duty because of the mechanism it uses. It locks the ball in place from every side instead of just pinching it in from one side like most ball heads do. Tiny bubble level right here, quick release plate with a 1/4-inch mount on top, second tiny bubble level, 3/8 of an inch mount on the bottom, and here's the best part, matching colors. Ulanzi ST02S. I know it's a recurring theme, but once again, precise CNC machining, heavy duty, durable, secure. 1/4-inch mount, 1/4-inch mount, 1/4-inch mount, cold shoe mount on top. The best smartphone grip I know. Install the quick release plate like this. Aperture Amaran ALM9 mini LED light. Super lightweight, super small. You can run it off the grid or a power bank via this DC input, but it also features a built-in battery that, if you use it on full blast, will last you about 60 to 70 minutes. There's a little on-off switch right here, and it comes with 10 different levels of brightness. Car magnets. And now place this one, not exactly in the middle, but like this. Because this way you will still be able to apply the mount here and here. And then light goes on the phone. This is the Rode Video Mic ME, a standard go-to mic for mobile devices from Rode. Installation is super simple, plugs right into your headphone jack and will be auto-recognized by the smartphone. To fix it in place, use its clamp mechanism. And the included Rode Puffin, a combination of foam and fur wind muff, will ensure excellent wind protection. Quick audio comparison. This is what you're getting from the internal microphones of my Galaxy S8 Plus smartphone, spoken into from about selfie distance. And now this is the kind of audio quality you can expect from the Rode Video Mic ME. Once again, currently using it with my Galaxy S8 Plus smartphone and spoken into from about selfie distance. Now these are specific to your phone. This one is one for the Galaxy line of smartphones. This one is a 0.6 wide angle and it fits my S8 Plus perfectly. Comes with a transparent lens hood. It even comes with a tiny lens cap for the back. This is aluminum, this is decent quality plastic, and the clamp is pretty strong. The other one is a 15x macro lens. Obviously it works without a case. Thin cases are no problem as well. It even works with my Moment case, which is rather thick, but once the case becomes too thick, you won't be able to apply the clip-on correctly. Now this is the Fieldworld Master MA5 5-inch field monitor. It features a Full HD 1080p IPS panel, which is bright, sharp and color accurate, and comes with a viewing angle of 160 degrees. The battery plate is built in and it'll fit both the Sony NP-F Studio batteries as well as the Canon LPE6 standard. Menu navigation via buttons, 2 of them programmable function buttons. 1/4-inch mount on the top, 1/4-inch mount on the bottom, 1/4-inch mount on the right side. Standard HDMI in, standard HDMI out, DC input so you can run it off the grid, DC output so you can use the monitor's battery to power your camera, headphone input for audio monitoring, mini USB for firmware upgrades. Now monitor goes right here and mount goes right there. The base of the mini ball head, that's all metal, as well as the cold shoe mount of the grip. And it's nearly impossible to fasten this tight enough so it becomes a secure fit, because some wiggle here and there and it's gonna come loose. So here's a trick. This top part of the mini ball head right here offers a surface with more grip. So take it off, then completely unscrew the bottom part, take this part off, we don't need it, and now screw this top part on backwards. And now you can make this a super secure fit that won't come undone. Mini ball head goes on top, and then we top that off with the monitor, of course. And now let's connect the smartphone to the monitor. And here's how you would proceed if your smartphone featured MHL over USB-C. Part number 1, USB-C to standard HDMI on the Go adapter. Part number 2, short, right-angled, standard HDMI to standard HDMI cable. HDMI cable plugs into the HDMI in of the monitor. USB-C adapter plugs into the USB-C port of the smartphone. And then all that's left to do is connect the HDMI cable with the on-the-go adapter. So let's turn on the monitor and wait for confirmation on the smartphone. And there we go, HDMI connected. And now you can use the field monitor with your smartphone, which means that now you have assist features on your smartphone that normally you would only have on a professional camera, like focus peaking, zebras, and a whole bunch of other cool ones. Unfortunately, if your phone doesn't support MHL over USB-C, but over micro USB, there is no way to hook up the monitor with cables. There is, however, a wireless way, and if you're interested in how to set this up, check out this video that I've linked in the top right hand corner. It will go into detail how to connect the monitor to your smartphone if it only features MHL over micro USB. We're gonna get a cheap plastic smartphone grip, remove the part that we don't need. Then we're gonna use a 1/4-inch to 1/4-inch screw adapter, which goes right here. We're gonna open the grip quite a bit, and then we're gonna put this 13,000 mAh Anker power bank with 2 outputs, 1 input and battery status indication inside of that grip. Then we're gonna take 2 cable clamps like these with adhesive tape on their back. We're gonna place the first one right here, and we're gonna place the second one right there. So they open like this. USB-A to USB-C cable. USB-A end plugs right in here. Then the cable goes right there. USB-A to micro USB cable. And now we're gonna mount this to one of the legs of the tripod. And as the finishing touch, an optional yet very neat way to store your headphones on the setup. Apply a cold shoe mount like this one to the 1/4-inch mount on the right side of the monitor. Use a cable clamp like this one and remove the cover of the adhesive tape on its bottom. Get some sort of thin tape and cut off a piece that fits the bottom of the cable clamp. Apply it to the back so the base becomes a tiny little bit thicker. Then the clamp slides into the cold shoe mount like this, and it opens like that. And then this is where your headphones go. Now here's some important information regarding audio monitoring. There's two options. You can either plug your headphones into the back of the Rode VideoMic ME and that'll work just fine, or you can choose to monitor your audio via your headphones using the monitor. If you choose to do that, make sure the headphones are plugged into the monitor before you connect the monitor via the USB-C adapter to your smartphone, because otherwise your headphones won't be recognized and you will not get any audio from them. And to change the volume of your monitor's audio output, make sure you're not inside the menu, then you can use these two buttons to adjust the volume. So this is me setting up a studio shot in suboptimal lighting conditions. Step number 1, framing. Has never been easier from in front of the camera, since now we can use the monitor to make it happen. And you can see the problem with this shot right away. I'm underexposed, the background is blown out, especially the monitors and the windows. Also clearly indicated by the zebra function of the monitor. Now let's check out what happens to the zebras once I turn on the LED. See how they're being diminished? Once again from the actual camera perspective. Check the monitors. Beautiful, excellent result. If you want to charge the light, reposition it upside down so the charging cable doesn't block the screen. Grab the micro USB cable from the power bank and plug it in. For charging the phone, use the USB-C cable. Unfortunately, as of now, simultaneous use of the monitor and charging the phone is not an option, but I'm working on it. And should you not need the wide-angle lens, store it on the cable. Also, inside the camera menu, make sure to set the record function to the volume buttons. This way you can easily start and stop the recording from in front of the smartphone. And since it's rather small and pretty lightweight for such a setup, you can travel with it if you get one of those hard cases. So, if you liked the video, if you found it helpful, please make sure to leave a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Any kind of comment or feedback is welcome, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. All the tech that I've used in this video is linked in the description. As always, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again soon.